Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Man, that Liara message. That was a kick in the feels right there. Who? So yeah, there's no way of knowing if, because that message was relayed when the Ark was not really far along its journey, so the speed wouldn't have mattered. But now that it's this far away, and we don't know if there's any QECs that are attached anywhere to the Milky Way. Actually, there probably are if it's Cerberus, but it's probably got destroyed in the war. So we may never know for sure everything. But
this is not good.
The fact that we know, that makes a difference. I wasn't expecting the mother to be alive. That's pretty crazy.
There you are. What's going on? Well, here's the pod you told me to find. What's so important about Elizabeth Reilly?
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Mom? No question there. Wait a minute. Elizabeth Reilly? The initials. E.R. Are you saying?
I saw Dad's last memory. E.R. is Ellen Ryder. He brought her along. Sara, it's Mom.
Oh my God. How is this possible?
Dad loved her that much. He wouldn't give up. Not even at the bitter end.
For a man not given to rash action, his emotion drove his decisions in the end.
This is amazing. Dad's stubborn streak finally paid off. I could hug him. And then scream at him. He should have told us about this.
Dad was being Dad. I'm just glad she's still with us.
We have to wake her up.
Can't.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
I guess you're right. We don't want to mess around with that.
Your father understood this would take time.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Just make sure she stays safe, Sam.
We lost her once. No way we're losing her again.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
Hang in there, Mom. We missed you.
So that's going to be a focus of the series, I imagine. Finding a cure for that disease. You know what? I don't want to risk being roped into a path of, or a point of no return. So I'm not going to talk with those other Pathfinders. I'm going to leave the station now and do all my loyalty missions. Finish conquering the pirate planet.
Convicted murderer Nilken Rensis exiled for his role in the killing of security chief Hiram Reynolds. is HNS.
By the way, I actually I looked up what happens to that guy if you don't exile him, and it's kind of sad. His wife leaves him, and he requests to go back into cryo. But let's see if I can make it past this guy here still. Okay, moving the story forward helped it. So I'm gonna go to EOS and then Aya. So I need to there's about 10 or 12 like missions on Aya that I just need to talk to someone. I'm gonna take down that architect on EOS before I do Cora and PB's mission there.
Got a minute? I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break.
I'm gonna talk to the doctor before I head
Care
out of
for
here,
some
too.
tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
You're not the only one, Subi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
And? Do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family. Your love of science, doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time you chase down a new discovery?
Ryder, that's beautiful.
My mother made the implant in my head, and my father created the AI that uses it. I haven't lost them either.
Thank you, Ryder.
That should have that little line should have changed to note the fact that his mom is alive.
Hello, Scott.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
I bet they will make your sister or brother a squad mate in the next game. I mean, why? The Pathfinder's gonna want him on the ship.
About Sam.
Dr. Taparo does not approve of how we escaped to the Ket containment field on the Archon's flagship.
By stopping the Pathfinder's heart? No, I do not approve.
We'd still be there, and we'd be dead.
We didn't have a choice. If there had been another option, I would have taken it.
How can you be so calm about this? Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't?
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Your lines of code, you can't die.
Sam would never hurt me.
Thank you, Scott.
Look, I'm not against Sam. I'm not against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
Really had to have been there.
All right. I'll find a new party trick.
Have Gil teach you 3-card Monty or something.
Lexi, I apologize for any distress I have caused you.
And I'm sorry for calling you lines of code. You're more than that. Even if you don't have cells to prove it.
That was the only way.
Yes?
I saw another memory that Dad locked away. The day my mom died.
I'm sorry, Ryder.
Except she didn't die.
Even in her last moments, Dad couldn't accept Mom's death.
It's hard to let go of the ones we love.
If you can't run from it, use it. Guess that's what he did. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me. Ryder?
Oh, we
I'll
can't
let you
tell
get
her?
back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Maybe it'll reset when we come back to the ship. That's what I'm hoping.
A real victory. Our Ark back at the Nexus. I'd almost given up hope.
I find things, Callow. My job description's only one word.
It's horrible to think of Solarians in Ket hands, but at least our Pathfinder made it. Thank you, Ryder. I mean it truly. If you ever need a favor, just ask.
Are you and Gil still managing to get along?
It's cordial, so far. He takes approaches I'd never think of. And having all our statistics memorized saves time. We'll see. Though he insists our two FBA couplings are better than T7s. Can you imagine?
You know, I really can't. I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Aren't those the ones that like Ken and Gab had me put on the norm too? So newer doesn't always mean better. Still glowing on that the Reaper conversations we heard.
Ready to fly, Path. What the?
What the what?
Find something?
Something pinged us. An ID request. The Tempest auto-responded.
We'll keep an eye out in the sector.
Probes launched.
What the hell happened?
Anti-trackback measure? Drive system overloaded. Not quick enough, though. I got a serial that has triggered an alert.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
What is going on?
What the hell?
Thought you should know I keep finding crumbs here on the counter.
So we have a few messy eaters on board.
I think something's nibbling our stores. Something that doesn't belong. Possibly something tasty.
Not my pie jack, is it?
I'll keep an eye out for stowaways. Are you happy now that Spender's out of the picture?
Damn right I am. Maybe they'll forget to feed him while he's locked up.
Breaks your hearts, huh?
Heart. Just got the one left.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Doctor mentioned that, but I didn't think he was missing like all his secondary and tertiary organs.
Tapping VidCon communications.
Ryder, tell me about the satellite you found.
Director, what are you talking about?
My alert identified a ZK resource tracker. They're emergency tech, full of overrides so they can bypass protocol. They were designed by Dr. Zoe Jean Kennedy. She disappeared with the Exiles. If her tech has shown up, that could give someone a backdoor to steal from your outposts.
What was Dr. Kennedy's role in the initiative?
She designed the orbital beacons, forward stations, and half the kit in the Tempest. She'd ram an upgrade through before the requisition was on Tan's desk. Dr. Kennedy disappeared along with the Exiles. That was a big loss.
Why were these trackers allowed to bypass protocols?
They're supposed to be hubs, to rapidly track and pull resources if lives are at stake somewhere. That's why they weren't deployed. Tan didn't like anyone bypassing his rubber stamp.
If this satellite is new, how is it kept up with our security measures?
That's a very good question.
Pretty extreme to set up a personal alert. Why do that?
A lot of Dr. Kennedy's projects were unofficial.
But you backed them, like these trackers.
I don't want some asshole using my access codes to cut a backdoor into our resources, or Tan blaming me for it.
Wouldn't mind that.
But I also want to know what happened to her.
You could use it to be rid of her.
She disappeared with the Exiles, but you aren't calling her one?
She sympathized, but we'd never let an expert like that go. She was vital. But in the chaos, a lot of things, and people, went missing.
If we have to find the tech or the person, where do we begin?
You got a sliver of data from the first tracker. With more scans, maybe Suvi can assemble a point of origin. Obviously, these trackers are being deployed where initiative tech is concentrated. That means outposts. Try another outpost system, or place more. Maybe you'll draw them out, whoever they are.
And when we find them?
They're stealing our resources. My concern is Dr. Kennedy, her tech, their lives. In that order.
That's cool how it shows the busted up satellite. A lot of these views are incredible when you exit the galaxy map on just some random planet that you normally wouldn't exit it on.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.